Hello and welcome to the Car Compass. My name is Sandu, and in today's video we have a comparison between two Palisades. To my right I have the 2026 Hyundai Palisade in the limited all-wheel drive. This is the gas-powered engine. And then to my left I have the 2026 Hyundai Palisade in the Calligraphy all-wheel drive gas-powered engine. Don't forget this Palisade also comes in hybrid mode. Now the way you pronounce Hyundai is in English, but if you go to Korea they're going to say Hyundai. So please keep that in mind. Now, what are the trim levels that you're going to get in the 2026 Hyundai Palisade? It's going to be in the gas-powered engine, SE, SEL Convenience, SEL Premium, XRT Pro, Limited, and then Calligraphy. So 6 different trims in the gas-powered engine. If you go to hybrid, you're going to get the SEL, SEL Premium, Limited, and Calligraphy. Now let's talk about the engine option a little bit. The gas-powered engine is going to give you a V6, the 6-cylinder, and that's going to be a 3.5 liter with 8-speed automatic transmission. That's going to bring you 287 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. Now if you go to the hybrid, that's going to bring you a 4-cylinder with 2.5 liter engine. That's going to push 329 horsepower with 339 pound-feet of torque. So I find the hybrid option a little bit more interesting. Now MPG is going to be different. If you have the front-wheel drive on the gas, you're getting 19 city, 25 highway. If you have the all-wheel drive, you're getting 18 city, 24 highway. If you have the hybrid, you're going to get 35 miles per gallon. Now also the tank size capacity is going to be different. In the gas, you're going to get 19 gallons. In the hybrid, you're going to get 18.2 gallons. Also, towing capacity is going to be different. If you get the hybrid, you're getting 4,000 pounds of towing capacity. If you get the gas, you're getting 5,000 pounds of towing capacity. So I gave you options between engines, between trims. Now let's go ahead and talk direct differences between limited and Calligraphy. The first difference you're going to find, starting with the camera location, where the top grille is located, you're going to see difference in design. That's your first difference. Second difference is going to be the two-tone bumper. That's going to be another difference. Also, the way this top grille is going to be cut right here in the corner with high gloss, that's another difference. And the lower bumper is going to be different as well, not just the color, but also the design. Your flaps are going to be different as well. On the limited, all you get is just a regular high gloss flaps, to where on the Calligraphy, you're getting some extra design. So that's it for the front grille, front bumper. Lights are the same, daytime running lights, headlights, full LED in both of them. The next difference you're going to find is going to be your rain sensing wipers, to where on the limited you do not have that, and the Calligraphy will offer the rain sensing wipers. Now, before we move forward with the differences, please don't forget to like and subscribe. That's really going to help me out to bring more content like this one in front of my viewers. And I hope you find this video helpful. Also, a big shout out and a thank you to Hyundai Roseville here in Roseville, California, for providing me with these two cars for the comparison. This video is filmed in 4K. Don't forget to adjust your YouTube settings to watch this at the highest quality. And the reason I'm carrying a measuring tape is because once we get in the cargo, I'm going to give you measurements in inches, not just cubic feet of space. So I hope the fact that I got two white colors in the same video will help you to see the differences more clearly between limited and Calligraphy. The exterior color for both of them is creamy white. Now let's move forward with the differences, and the next one I'm going to give you is going to be the dash cam, and that's going to be located right here. You're going to see the difference in the windshield wiper, and you're also going to have a difference in the interface inside with an extra icon that you're going to see on that infotainment screen. Now, before we go to the side differences, I want to give you a few more differences that I think they are going to be found here in the front, and that's going to be some safety. The highway driving assist in the limited is the version 1, to aid the highway driving assist in the Calligraphy is the version 2. Also, the remote parking assist, you're going to find the difference on your key fob, and the Calligraphy has it, to where the limited does not have it. And also the third one is going to be the collision warning, to where on the limited all you get is the collision warning, and the calligraphy will give you the collision assist avoidance. So those are some safety differences. Now let's go ahead and talk the side differences. And now the first difference you're going to see is going to be your wheel wall trim, high gloss on the limited, to where on the calligraphy is the same color as the car, and then the tires and the rims. The limited will give you the size 255/50 by 20, to where on the calligraphy you get 21. And the exact rubber you're going to get in the limited, it's going to be the Kumo Majesty X, and your rim is going to be two-tone rim. And now let's talk the calligraphy, which will give you a different rubber, and that's going to be the Pirelli Scorpion MS. The exact size is 265 by 45 by 21, and different design for the rim, but still two color tone. Your rocker panel is going to be different, same exact shape, but different design, different color. High gloss on the limited, to where the calligraphy gets the same color as the car. Your side mirrors are not different. Around your windows, there is no difference. High gloss on both of them. And since we're here on the side, let me give you some dimensions for the 2026 Hyundai Palisade, and there is no difference between limited and calligraphy. Starting with the length, 199.2 inches. Your width is going to be 78 inches, and that does not include the mirrors. The height is 69.5 inches. Your ground clearance is 7.4 inches, and your wheelbase is 116.9 inches. Now that we are done with the front and the side, let's discuss rear differences. And now we're here in the rear, and the first difference you're going to notice are going to be the colors. Obviously for the tailgate, the black for the limited, and same color as the car for the calligraphy. Next difference is going to be the bumper. A lot of high gloss here on the limited, to where the calligraphy offers more same color as the car. Also, the lower side of the bumper, or the lip of the rear bumper, is going to be different, but with the same location for the backup light and the parking reflectors. Still bumper sensors in the same location, still full LED for your signal lights, emergency lights, and tail lights. And also the top spoiler is the exact same position, size, and color, but another difference you're going to find is your digital rear view mirror. And the camera for that is going to be located right here on the calligraphy, to where the limited does not have that digital rear view camera. And now these are the differences that you're going to find. The exhaust tip in both of them are going to be hidden under the car for the passenger side. Let's go ahead and open the tailgates on both of them. They are hands-free as well. If you have your key fob with you in your pocket, you can just kick under the car and this is going to open. Let's start with some cubic feet of space. And we are now looking at the calligraphy, but as far as the cubic feet of space, or measuring in inches, there is no difference. And if you have the seats up behind the third row, is going to be 19.1 cubic feet of space. If you drop the backrest of the third row behind the second row, 46.3 cubic feet of space. And then behind the first row is going to give you 86.7 cubic feet of space. So that's a pretty spacious, large, mid-size SUV. Now let's put these two seats all the way back, just like this. And a very nice feature that Palisade offers in both calligraphy and limited is to move the bench up and forward and back, electrically controlled. And now the exact measurements you're going to get almost 21 inches, 20.5. And now let's drop this electrically controlled for the third row backrest, just like that. And you don't have to keep it pressed, which is a really nice feature to have. But the only downside is that it's taking a pretty long time to get down. And now these second row seating are all the way back. So the exact inches you're going to get is going to be about 50, almost 50 and a half right here. And now if we go all the way to your center console, you're going to get 87 and a little bit right there. And now your entrance is going to get you 31 and a half right there. And then in between your wall trims, or from left to right, it's going to get you 53 inches. So I hope that's helpful for you guys to know. Let me show you how you control those seats and give you some more differences. Two differences here in the back. First one is going to be your sill plate, the brushed aluminum sill plates in the Calligraphy, to where the Limited only has black plastic. And then another difference is going to be that you have the option to drop all the seats down in the Calligraphy with this button right here, to where on the Limited you do not have this button right here, and you can only control it individually, so not all of them in the same time. But they both come with the Bose sound system, 14 speaker premium sound system, 12-volt outlet in the same location. And then on the right side there is no difference as far as the mat, and what you find under here is more personal space, and then your tire situation right there. So that's about it with the differences. Let me go ahead and show you the Limited, how it looks. If you don't have the sill plates right here, just matte plastic, and then if you do not have the button right there, it's gonna look like this. Now let's go ahead inside and talk differences between Calligraphy and Limited. So I'm now sitting inside the Calligraphy, and I'm only gonna stay in the Calligraphy because I'm gonna show you pictures with a side-by-side comparison, so you know exactly what it comes in the Calligraphy and you can visualize it. There is no point to waste your guys' time. Now let's start with some MSRP stickers. The Limited in our video today, because it's a gas-powered engine and all-wheel drive, comes at $51,770. The Calligraphy, it's also all-wheel drive and also gas-powered engine, comes at $56,650. So it's a dollar difference of $4,800, about there. So you make the decision if this Calligraphy makes sense for you, or if you want to stay with the Limited. Now let me give you some leg room, since we're here in the front and I'm 6 feet tall. Just for you to get an idea, I have plenty of space, absolutely no issue. Front is going to give you 44.2 inches of legroom. Second row is going to give you 41.4 inches of legroom. Third row is going to be 32.1 inches of legroom. So hopefully that's going to help you to visualize and get an idea how much space you have in this mid-size SUV from Hyundai. Now this, and also the Limited, only comes with 7 passengers. You do not have the option to get a bench seat in the Limited or Calligraphy. And let's start first with the door sill plate. That's the first difference you're going to see. In the Calligraphy you get the brushed aluminum door sill plate, to where on the Limited you do not have that, and it's just matte plastic. Next difference is going to be the seating surface, the seats, and everything about the seats is almost different. First is going to be the leather trimmed seats in the Limited versus Napa leather in the Calligraphy. Second difference is going to be your leg extension. Third difference is going to be ergo motion seats for the Calligraphy, to where the Limited does not have that. And then also the relaxation mode in the Calligraphy, to where the Limited you do not have that option. Now dashboard. Besides the color differences, you're going to have this trim right here in the Calligraphy, a cloth material, to where on the Limited this is going to be hard plastic. Also the inlays are going to be different color, but I believe they are both engineered wood, if I'm not mistaken. Everything else is the same here, with another shelf right here, and your glove compartment is not lockable. Now let's go ahead and move forward and discuss the heads-up display. This is another difference. Calligraphy has it, the Limited does not have it. Now the steering wheel, the color schemes, and the way it's wrapped is going to be different, but you have the same controls on both of them. And this is to change your card here in the cluster, and this cluster is at 12.3 inches, and infotainment screen is also 12.3 inches. And with this wheel on the left side, you're going to be able to go through your cards. You can also change themes in both of them. Now the next difference you're going to find is going to be your rear view mirror. Here in the Calligraphy is going to be digital, to where in that Limited right there you do not have that option, but they both come with your garage door openers. The next difference is going to be the headliner. This in the Calligraphy looks like a suede, very soft fabric, to where on the Limited is a different material, but they both come with dual pane sunroof. This one, the visor is controlled manually, and then the second visor right there for the second row is controlled with your electric button, and it's exactly the same in both of them. Now let's move forward to the next difference, which is going to be the UVC button located right here. You're going to find that in the Calligraphy, to where the Limited does not has it. And what this does is they say if you put your phone inside the armrest right here, is going to be cleaned by the germs you might have it on your phone, and that's the purpose of that UVC lighting. Also, the next difference is going to be your armrest. This in the Calligraphy, it's a dual opening armrest with that sterilization option inside. You're going to see it right here. And then on the Limited, all you have is just a simple opening lid for the armrest. The next difference is going to be the controls here on the passenger seat that you're going to have on Calligraphy, to where the Limited does not have that option, and those are for the rear passengers if they want to control the passenger front seat and mess up with that one. Now, the next difference I want to show you is going to be located in the infotainment screen, and I want to show you the icon for the dash cam, and this is right here, and I believe you're going to have to subscribe for that, but you have the front and the rear dash cam. Let me show you how the navigation looks like in the 2026 Hyundai Palisade. Regardless if you have Limited or Calligraphy, it's the same. And then let me put it into reverse to show you the backup camera and the 360 surround camera with the different angles and all that good stuff. Put it back into parking. You have the same exact drive modes in both of them. It's going to be for the terrain, snow, mud, and sand. And if you go to drive, it's going to be eco, normal, sport, and my drive. Now, moving forward, there is no difference on the left side of the steering wheel, and both steering columns, they come manually controlled regardless if you have Calligraphy or Limited. I wish to see some electric controls on the steering column, but they do not offer that. Another difference you're going to find is going to be the color schemes and the fabric. That's another difference here on the door, and also your massage or ergonomic options for your seats. And the last difference I'm going to give you here for the front is the power windows for the rear as well. You see these two buttons right here. They have the auto up and down arrows, to where on the Limited you do not have that option. So that's about it with the differences for the front. Let's go ahead and talk differences for the second and third row. Now I'm sitting here on the second row seating of the 2026 Hyundai Palisade in the Calligraphy. I like the fact that they didn't simplify the seats, and you still have perforation, you still have heated and ventilated in both Limited and Calligraphy. But as far as the design goes, they didn't simplify. One huge difference that you're going to find is going to be the relaxation mode that's going to be found in the Calligraphy, and also the electric controlled second row seating for the Calligraphy, to where the Limited does not have that option. They both come with an armrest, they both come with captain chairs, no bench option as mentioned. They both come with two USB-C on the side of the front passengers. Center console is going to be exactly the same with the 115-volt outlet, and then some more cubby room right here. They both come with the hard plastic for the back of those two front seats, and there is no other difference here with your controls for the tri-zone climate control here and the heated and ventilated seats. More air vents with two handles, one on top right here and one on the B pillar. And now, as far as seat bunny hopping the seats, I was surprised to find the difference here. If you push this button to bunny hop this is not gonna bunny hop the way the Limited goes. It's just gonna slide forward, and it's gonna give you some space to get on the third row seating. I don't know if that's a mistake on my side, or if this is exactly how it goes in the Calligraphy, but I like the option on the Limited a little bit more. Now let's discuss third row seating. And now here in the third row seating, this is how much space you have. That 32.1 inches is not going to give you much leg room. But what's nice, and what's a very, very luxurious feature, is that you can move this bench just like this. And that's going to give you more leg room. And you can see it's about an inch and a half difference, and your long road trips are going to be more comfortable. Of course, you have the option to move this backrest of the second row or the whole seat to move it forward, and that's going to be even more comfortable. But I'm 6 feet tall, as I mentioned, and my head is touching the headliner here, but I think you're going to be able to fit 3 kids comfortably over here in the back. Now on the left side, you're going to have the controls for the backrest, just like this, and the controls for the bench itself. Also heated seats, also USB-C port, and 2 cup holders. With your air vents, and your lights are going to be touch sensitive. There is no difference between what we find here in the Calligraphy and what's in the Limited. Now that I showed you all the differences between the limited and the calligraphy, we're at the end of this video. If you liked this video, if it was helpful, please leave a comment in the comment section below and I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Here is now the MSRP sticker for the calligraphy first, which is the higher price in our video today, 5,600, 560, and that does not include any add-ons, does not include delivery fee or anything like that. And now here's the MSRP sticker for the limited, which MSRP base suggested price is 51,770 and also does not include any add-ons or delivery fee. I hope this video was helpful, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. That's really going to help me out to build this channel, to grow it, and to bring more content just like this one to my viewers. Thank you for watching.